Today we are going to study on Kingdom Pongai. That as per R.H. Vitaka, they are given to various kingdoms. Last class I completed the two components, that is Phycomycetes and also Ascomycetes. Phycomycetes ali, what are the special characters? Ascomycetes ali, what are the characters and examples? Everything I will explain in last class. Today we are going to some more classes under fungi. That is number one, Basidiomycetes. 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 And also one more thing, it is Deuteromycetes. Deuteromycetes, Deuteromycetes. These two, according to what I am sending in voice message, as per that Basidiomycetes and also Deuteromycetes removed from pre-university department. It is not there in your examination for first year. Because of COVID problem, the syllabus will be decreased. So the decrease in syllabus, this also adding the Basidiomycetes and the Deuteromycetes. Anyhow, we are complete this one. Then we go to the kingdom Plantae and Animalia, that will be there. So few examples and also few classifications and the characteristics of Basidiomycetes. It's a very simple one. It is commonly known as mushrooms. Basidiomycetes commonly called as a mushroom. Mushrooms are the comes under the Basidiomycetes. Mushroom. Already you seen that mushroom. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are examples for the Basidiomycetes. These Basidiomycetes commonly they are growing soil. That is what is that? Some different petty soil and also logs and tree stones. Some of the organisms under this Basidiomycetes they are parasites. They are parasites. They are parasites. They are depending upon the some other animal or the plant that also comes under the Basidiomycetes. So here mainly one of the good example for this one only, which is mushrooms, that is Basidiomycetes. Here the Basidiomycetes having its special character, it will be grows asexual reproduction, but without spores. That will be remembered. Without spores, asexual reproduction takes place in Basidiomycetes. Asexual reproduction with help of pollen grains. Already you know that is a fertilization and also pollination. Pollination by pollen grains, that is a spores. But here Basidiomycetes asexual reproduction only, but there is no pollen grains. There is no folds. So it is the division takes place by vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation, it will be divided, it's commonly called as a reproduction of fragmentation of cells through meiosis. It will be, remember the special character, they are grown in some dampy soily content soil, that means the water content soils, and some damps, some mud, and commonly it's more cold areas, it will be grows. Already you know mushrooms, anybody ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಮರದ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಅಥವಾ ಕಸ ಉಡ್ಡೆ ಹಾಕಿದರೆ ಕಸದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇನೇ ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಶ್ರೂಮ್ಸು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋರನ್ ಗ್ರೈನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್ ಒನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ fungi only. It is vegetable is good example for mushroom. In this mushroom, having asexual reproduction, but no spores. That will be remembered. But almost the asexual reproduction, spores are very important. That only the pollination and fertilization take place. But in this vegetable trees, there is no spores, but it will be dividing asexually in the form of, that is, what is the another form? I already told. It is vegetative reproduction. Okay, that vegetative reproduction, it is one of the form of asexual reproduction. And also, the spores are generally it is absent, but it will be dividing the cell. It will be developing upsprings. That is a character of Basidiomycetes. And also here, the sex organs are absent because there is no spores. But plasmogamy is brought about the fusion to vegetative or the somatics and different strains inside genotype. It means here, already you studied, I explained there is a somatic cell division meaning of the karyogamy. The karyogamy takes place here. The cell, 2 or 3 cells fusion together, combine together, divide, and it reproduce. That is karyogamy. Already I will explain last class the meaning of karyogamy. Fusion of 2 nuclei, or call it as a karyogamy. Through the karyogamy, it will be developed. With the meiosis take place, the cell division in the form of meiosis. So, it will be example for this, agaricus or mushroom, and also Eustylogo or the smut. Smut ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದೇ ತರ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ಮಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಮಶ್ರೂಮ್ಸ್ ಬಿಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್. ಅಂದಮೇಲೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು 4 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್? fungi. In this vegetables grows, or the habitat is a wetty soil or dams, or some of the small organisms under the vegetables, they are parasites. They are lived in the animals or the plants. And also it is a vegetative reproduction without, because there is no spores. Then also it is a vegetative reproduction. The polygamy, that is what karyogamy, 2 cells will be fusion. That is the form, that is the character of this vegetables. Example, agaricus and the mushroom. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಒಂದು 4 ಗುಣಗಳು. ಮೊದಲನೇದು, ಇದು ನೀರು ಅಂಶಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡಬ್ರಿ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡಬ್ರಿ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಉಡ್ಡೆ ನೆಲದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಇದು ವೈರಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಗಳಿಂದ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ರೀಜನರೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ರೀಜನರೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಪಾಲನ್ ಗ್ರೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ ನಾವು, ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರ 9th 8th ಪಾಲಿನೇಷನ್ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಪಾಲನ್ ಗ್ರೈನ್ಸ್ with help of mosquitoes, with help of some bees, it will be put into plant to some other plant, pollination take place. Here mushrooms, there is no spores. Asexual reproduction only, but without spores. So how it will be? The cell division. That's what yesterday what I explained, that karyogamy, based on the karyogamy divide cells fusion ಆಗೋದು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದು ವಂಶಾಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅಗಾರಿಕಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಯೂಸ್ಟಿಲಾಗೋ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಯೂಸ್ಟಿಲಾಗೋ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಸ್ ಒನ್. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿರೋಮೈಸಿಟಿಸ್. ಇದು ಡ್ಯೂಟಿರೋಮೈಸಿಟಿಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ಲಿ called it as a imperfect fungi. Why it is called as a imperfect fungi? Some of the characters will be showing, like Basidiomycetes and also other classes what we have studied. Ascomycetes, Picomycetes. Ascod, Picomycetes, almost all the character in the Deuteromycetes. Only few characters of this different from other classes like Basidiomycetes or the Picomycetes ascomesis. That's what it is commonly called as imperfect fungi. It is also asexual vegetative phase for fungi. It is also reproduction by asexual. When the changes of the body means the changes of cells from these deuteromycetes animal characters or organisms, it will be showing the special characters that will be commonly mycelium septate. That is the different character compared to deuteromycetes. So this is commonly is also possible to asexual reproduction, vegetative stage already I will explain, and it will be sexual stage, and in this deuteromycetes, why we call it as a sexual stage? Already I quoted deuteromycetes, it is not a sexual reproduction. Here also there is no sexual reproduction in deuteromycetes, but here one special character, that is for stages of members of deuteromycetes were discovered. They were often moved in ascomycetes and vesciomycetes, what I quoted the relationship between them. So sometimes some organisms in this deuteromycetes will be showing different characters. That's why this deuteromycetes is commonly imperfect fungi. The mycelium is septate and branch. It is one of the characters of deuteromycetes, and some members of the saprophytes are parasites, while a large number of them are decomposers. It will be going on large number of decomposing take place, like what deuteromycetes mushrooms. ಅದೆಲ್ಲಿ ಭೂಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಾರೆ, ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸ್ ಆಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಇದರಿಂದ ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ. ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ deuteromycetes parasites, while large number of them are decomposers. It of a litter for help of mineral cycling. That is, you should remember mineral cycling. What is the meaning of this mineral cycling? Mineral cycling. I think you know what are the minerals. I will explain what is the meaning of mineral cycling. It is a special character of deuteromycetes. What are the minerals present in our body? Already you know, the body having so many minerals, that is a micromolecules and also macromolecules. That is commonly digestion. Of course, in our body, the molecules will be converted to soil. While in our body, all the organisms, it will be having the two components, micronutrients and also macronutrients. Here minerals are one of the micronutrients in our body, not only body, in our body, in animals as well as the plants. In all types of plants and also animals having a special components, that is a products, that is a minerals, that is a micronutrients, they are called as a micronutrient. Cobalt, nickel, aluminium, iron, those are minerals in our body. I think you know iron content. Suppose iron content will be reduced, automatically hemoglobin will be decreased in the body. Once hemoglobin will be decreased, automatically blood circulation will be slow, the BP will be variation, blood pressure will be variation. So minerals are very important in our body. Under that, especially iron. Who having a good iron content, oxygen will be more. Hemoglobin reacts with oxygen, oxyhemoglobin. That is already studied. It is hemoglobin react with oxygen. Oxyhemoglobin. This is oxyhemoglobin is the process in a blood circulation. That's what the hemoglobin will be minimum in our body. The gents will be 14 to 18. The females will be 9 to 12 or 13. Hemoglobin content. That hemoglobin contains iron. That is one of the mineral. So iron is most important mineral in our body. So here the deuteromycetes helps to the mineral cycle. What is the meaning of mineral cycle? The cycling going on, whether you will take a food, for example, you will take some fruits or vegetables, some other thing. It having a mineral content, it is iron content. ಸೊಪ್ಪು ತರಕಾರಿಗಳಂತೀವಿ, ಸೊಪ್ಪು ತಿಂದಾಗ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿನರಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಮಿನರಲ್ ನಾವು ತಿಂದಾಗೇನೆ ದೇಹಕ್ಕೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿ ಹಿಮೋಗ್ಲೋಬಿನ್ ಆಗೋದು. ಹಿಮೋಗ್ಲೋಬಿನ್ ಮನುಷ್ಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಗಂಡಸರಲ್ಲಿ 14 ಇರಬೇಕು, 14ರಿಂದ 15, 16, 17, 18ವರೆಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೆಣ್ಣುಮಕ್ಕಳು ಹೆಂಗಸರಲ್ಲಿ 9ರಿಂದ 13, 12ವರೆಗೂ ಇರಬೇಕು. 13, 12 ಇದ್ದು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದರೆ 10, 8, 7, 6, 5 ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಶಕ್ತಿನೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ನಡೆಯೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಹಿಮೋಗ್ಲೋಬಿನ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ component in our body. The hemoglobin mainly based on the iron, that is a mineral. So hemoglobin combined with the oxygen, oxyhemoglobin will changes, it will be ATP energy in the digestion process in our body, combination of the respiration process. So mineral cycle is nothing but ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಮಿನರಲ್ಸ್ ಭೂಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ, ದೆನ್ ಸಸ್ಯಗಳು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ದೆನ್ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ತಗೋತೀವಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, then it will go into fecal matter, it will be used as a fertilizers, some of the plants, it will go to some other plant. So that is we commonly call it as a mineral cycle. That mineral cycle occurs in a Deuteromycetes. So here the Deuteromycetes is one of the class under the kingdom fungi. It having a different characters, that is number 1 for imperfect fungi. The character number imperfect fungi. Second one, it is habitat and earth, that is in soil, in the watery content, and shade, not too hot, cannot able to grow. That's why example I quoted mushroom is also one of the beautiful example for that. When here some different character, here what I quoted, that is a mineral cycle. And one more thing here, that is vegetative reproduction take place. Here also there is no any spores like your basidiomycetes, no spores. Asexual reproduction only going on. The asexual reproduction based on the cell division, like what your basidiomycetes, meiosis. So some of the information that the different fungi here, it is having a one more organisms, there is a parasites. There are also extended parasites, here also parasites and saprophytic in nature. I think you know sap-like structure saprophytes, the tunda comes under the Deuteromycetes. So ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಈಗ ಬಿಸಿಡೋಮೈಸಿಟಿಸ್ಗೆ ಮಶ್ರೂಮ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಡ್ಯೂಟೆರೋಮೈಸಿಟಿಸ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇರಿಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು alternaria. The example for Deuteromycetes. Examples kelaga you should remember and you should write down your examination. And trichoderma. One more thing, trichoderma. Trichoderma. I think here the trichoderma is also one of the example under the basidiomycetes. All this comes under the kingdom fungi. So what I am explaining till today, comes under the RH Whittaker classification, kingdom Protista and kingdom fungi, and also before that the kingdom Monera. With all examples I will explain, but your syllabus now the government will be removed the planted will be there, Deuteromycetes and also basidiomycetes removed. Anyhow you should remember, because it is helpful for the next class. It means next year it is a correlation between the content. So you should remember all these things, then easy to study next classes. Next we will go to the most important kingdom, Plantae. This is Plantae. RH Whittaker's classification, the various kingdoms. Under that, fourth and fifth one, kingdom Plantae. Here, according to Whittaker, is given to some examples, but we can study in the next class means next unit, total meaning of Plantae. In that Plantae, what are the special characteristics of plants and the characteristics of different flowering plants, dicotyledons, monocotyledons, and also non-flowering plants, some aquatic plants. What are the organisms having chlorophyll comes under the Plantae. But here some few characters I will explain under the Plantae. But in the next unit we can clearly explain each and every components under Plantae, different flower plants, different monocotyledons, different dicotyledons, and also non-flowering plants, bryophytes, angiosperms. These all the things we can explain. You are learn in the chapter next fourth unit. But here, according to R.H. Whittaker's views, we can explain only for the characters under the Plantae. It will be giving to characters under the plant kingdom. That's why Plantae is one of the kingdom of plants, including herbs, shrubs, and also trees, some plants from aquatic. So, the Plantae consists of all the characteristics of plants. That is the kingdom Plantae. According to this one, the R.H. Whittaker's classification, almost all the eukaryotic type, almost multicellular organisms, and almost it is a haploid and diploid cells having this Plantae, and also it having high system of development arrangement from the cellular level. In case of multicellular organisms, there is a cell based on the cell tissue, then varieties of types of tissue, upper and lower tissues, then organ system. All these things compared to animalia, the Plantae will be somewhat less for the development of organs or organisms. But Plantae is also multicellular organism. It will be gives very clear information about the plants, some herbs to trees. That are all the characters from different families, Poaceae, Archaceae, and some other families under the Plantae. Each and every Plantae families we explain separately with the diagrams, with experimentation. Then we can able to understand the Plantae. Here only few components we can explain why the R.H. Whittaker gives to classification of Plantae. Here only 4 or 5 components are as per the Whittaker's views. First one is cell, made up of cell. The cell will be division take place. The cell division is nothing but whether the meiosis or the mitosis. It is having a sexual reproduction and also asexual reproduction in plants, in the kingdom Plantae. Almost 90% of the Plantae organisms we are going to asexual reproduction. Vegetative reproduction or the cell division, karyogamy or isogamy, like that, the Plantae character will be evolved. The plant's character, mainly the pigments like chlorophyll. Almost all, 90% of the plants having a green pigment. It is helps for the reproduction or we attract sunlight, they are commonly called as autotrophs. They are preparing their own food materials. That's why almost the plant comes under the autotrophic class. So autotrophs, they are preparing their own food materials. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಡುವ ಹಾಗೆ R.H. ವಿಟಾಕರ್ ಅವರು ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ತುಂಬ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಯಾವ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಈ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾವು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ 4, 5 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊತೀವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಪ್ಲಾಂಟನಲ್ಲಿ OS ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, US ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲೀಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಏಂಜಿಯೋಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ಸನ್ನು, ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟನ್ನು, ಹೂವು ಬಿಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಗಿಡಗಳು, ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಗಿಡಗಳು, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮರಗಳು, ಅರ್ಬ್ಸು, ಶೆಲ್ಸು, ಟ್ರೀಸು, ಮತ್ತು ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲವು ಸಸ್ಯಗಳು. ಆ ಸಸ್ಯಗಳು ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಸ್ಯಗಳು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಫೋಟೋಸಿಂಥಸಿಸಿಂದ ತಯಾರಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ಊಟ. ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಸಂಶ್ಲೇಷಣೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಆ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಸಂಶ್ಲೇಷಣೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯಿಂದ ಅವು ಆಹಾರವನ್ನು ತಯಾರಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೇನೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಆಟೋಟ್ರೋಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆಟೋಟ್ರೋಪ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಅವಾಗವೇ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಮ್ಯಾಲ್ವಿನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ವಿನ್ ಸೈಕಲಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಸೈಕಲಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊತೀವಿ. ಇವಾಗ ನೀವು ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಬರೀ ಈ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮೇನ್ ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್. ಒಂದು ಎಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್. ಎರಡನೆಯದು ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ವೆರಿ ಲೆಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್, ವೆರಿ ಲೆಸ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಟು ಯು ವೈಲ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರಾಪಗೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್. ಸೆಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರು, ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಸೆಲ್ಲು, ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ, ಆರ್ಗನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮು ಮೇಡಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇವೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಟ್ಯಾಪ್ ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಗಳಿಂದ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಫೈಬ್ರಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಹೂವು ಬಿಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಗಿಡ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಹೂವು ಬಿಡದೇ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಗಿಡ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಈ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದ್ರ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸು ಇದೇ ಊಟ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ಫೋರ್ಸಿಂದ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಲಿನೇಷನ್, ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್, ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರೊಪಗೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಈ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಏನು ಸ್ಯಾಫ್ರೋಫೈಟ್ಸು, ಸ್ಪೋರೋಫೈಟ್ಸು, ಏಂಜಿಯೋಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ಸು, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರೀಸು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ಲಾಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಮೂಹ, ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್. ಚಿಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಒಂದು ತುಂಬ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಇದು. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರವಾಗಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಸಸ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಎಂತೆಂಥ ಸಸ್ಯಗಳು ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವ ಥರ ಗಿಡ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೇನೆ ಈ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ತುಂಬ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ, ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಯೂಕ್ಯಾರಿಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಫಿಲ್ ಕಂಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್. ಈಗೇನು ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದರೆಲ್ಲ ಆಧಾರವಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದೆರಡು ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ದ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಯೂಕ್ಯಾರಿಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಫಿಲ್ ಕಂಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್. ಯೂಕ್ಯಾರಿಯೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಕ್ಯಾರಿಯೋಟ್ಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಸೆಲ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಮನ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಯೂಕ್ಯಾರಿಯೋಟ್ಸ್. ಪ್ರೋಕ್ಯಾರಿಯೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸೆಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಸೆಲ್ಲು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರೋಕ್ಯಾರಿಯೋಟ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ explained in the last, I think, first chapter. In the first chapter only, first component that I will explain already. And a few members are partially heterotrophic, such as insectivorous plants and also parasites. Some insectivorous plants ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವು ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೆಟರೋಟ್ರೋಪಿಕ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್, ವರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಿನ್ನೋದು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟಿವರಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ವಿತ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್. ಸೆಪಲ್ಸ್ ಪೆಟಲ್ಸು, ಸೆಪಲ್ ಪೆಟಲ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಿಂಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪೆಟಲ್ಸು ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಓಪನ್ಸ್. Once insect will be coming inside, automatically petals will be closed. Once petals will be closed, some chemicals will be produced inside, then animal will be die here, it will be absorbed. That is heterotrophic, not autotrophic, heterotrophic. That is some of the very few plants. That's all. Okay, so planted commonly 99% of organisms called plants, but some insectivorous plants there are feed from animals. So that is why it is commonly called as a biggest kingdom on the earth. And also one of the example for this, commonly chloroplast will be present in a plant. That chloroplast is the most responsible for the photosynthesis. And few more characters, there is a cell division, meiosis, mitosis. These are the stages commonly occurs in the plant. Okay, examples for this plant, all animals, all plants, from small to top, all the plants comes under the plant kingdom. This is the kingdom plant. I think ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಸ್ಯಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಸ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದು ಟ್ಯಾಪ್ಲೆಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಫೈಬ್ರಸ್ ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನಾನ್ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಸ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಸಹ ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಫಿಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪಿಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಪಿಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸಹಾಯದಿಂದ ಆಟೋಟ್ರೋಪ್ಸ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಅದ್ರ ಊಟ ಅದೇ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಟು ದ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಅನಿಮೇಲಿಯಾ. Animalia kingdom also, I think it is one of the biggest kingdom according to R.H. Whitaker. Animals from unicellular organisms to multicellular organism. That is, unicellular organisms comes under the aquatic and also some terrestrial also. So all the animals comes under the kingdom Animalia. In this Animalia kingdom, almost the cell structure, tissue structure, organ system and its structure will be well developed. It is not like a lower animals. For example, human beings also comes under this kingdom Animalia as per R.H. Whitaker's view. Even human beings and higher animals like mammals like elephant, cow, goat, sheep and other animals, almost all the animals, well digestive system, well respiratory system, well developed reproductive system, with help of reproduction of the male and female gametes form a zygote that will be changes into neurula, morula, blastula, then embryo. So these are all the characters in case of Animalia kingdom. Especially here, the Animalia kingdom, it gives the higher hierarchy of cell divisions. Cell, then tissue level, then organ level, then organ system level. So all these things will be present in the animals. Even we can consider human beings. Normally, human beings ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅನಿಮೇಲಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅನಿಮೇಲಿಯಾ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳು ವೆಲ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರು ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಆರ್ಗನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ, ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲೇಟರಿ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್, reproductive system, respiratory system, excretory system, all these systems in the human beings which will be supports for development of those genera. Hence the kingdom Animalia refers to all the animals, almost all the animals. It will be the presence in Animalia group or kingdom Animalia. Special characteristic. ಇದು ತುಂಬ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರೀಬೋದು. Reproduction, male reproduction, it means here sexual reproduction asexual reproduction ಅಂತ ಮೊದಲನೇ. ಇದು ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction. In the sexual reproduction, the combination of male and female gametes come to zygote, 2n number of zygote. This is for the sexual reproduction. Especially, what are the animals having this one? The sexual organs, with help of the sexual organs, the sexual take place, then the offspring will be developed with the process of cell division. So yes, here we having a mitotic cell division, meiotic cell division, and also the animals having a sexual reproduction with the sexual organs and gametes, sex hormones, XX and XY. So all these characters comes under the kingdom Animalia. So here you remember the 4 or 5 components under this Animalia: well-developed organs, well-developed organ system, well-developed cell structure, well-developed tissue and its structures. It will be separate functioning in different characters in that process. So we call it as the complicated structuring of human body, even the nervous system also. So the characters of Animalia, you write going on writing: well-developed cell, well-developed tissue, well-developed organs, well-developed organ system. Nervous system is a main thing in the Animalia. It is a characteristic sexual reproduction with the sex of male and female. These are the special characters under the Animalia. That R.H. Whittaker gives a clear picture of the 5 kingdoms, their separation of animals, classification. First classification, Aristotle. Second classification, only 2. Third classification, R.H. Whittaker. 5 classification, 5 general classification or 5 kingdom classification. Under that, here the Animalia is the final kingdom. It will be completed in all the organisms in relation to well-developed organ system compared to other animals. So finally, I will conclude Animalia characters. Here the characteristic of animals, that's all Animalia characters. So the kingdom characterized by heterotrophic eukaryotic organisms, and they are multicellular. The cells lack in cell walls. This one should be remembered. The Animalia multicellular, heterotrophic, organisms, and absent in the cell wall. This character to remember in animals. I think you know the difference between animal cell and plant cell. Animal cell, there is no cell wall. Plant cell having a cell wall. That is the character here, Animalia. So the kingdom is characterized by heterotrophic eukaryotic organisms that are multicellular and their cell lack in cell walls. Okay, it is the most important. Then that important systems in our body, that reserve food made in our body. Suppose 1 day, 2 days, 10 days you are not able to eat, you are leave because of the energy. The reserve food will be supplied in the body. That is a system of well-developed system of in our human beings. Like these are the characters of Animalia. Finally, viruses, viroids, prions, and lichens. These are also comes under this subject. This one will be going to the, I will explain next class. So today I will complete the Plantae Kingdom Animalia with their characters. Okay, I think only one component will be there. I send you audio class also after this. You can listen. I will prepare a question paper. You should write and submit in the college. It will be test compulsory. All of us, you can attend online classes from teachers and also myself. And other thing, you should view the YouTube channel without miss once or twice and preparing each and every question and answer for your need. Like that only going on preparing. We will give the questions for the descriptive type examinations and also objective type CET exams or the NEET examinations. Such type all types of questions we are given to you. So you should be getting ready, you are prepared. I think morning some of the students they called me how they are taken a YouTube and some problems in the villages side. There is no this one net. You can utilize some other phone. Just you can see. Once we are coming to the regular class, by the time we will explain briefly with help of showing the teaching aids and also real models, dummy models, we can show and explain each and everything. Well children, don't waste your time. You should prepare the notes. You don't waste simply sleeping. You can observe 5 minutes class like that. No, you can going on study with YouTube. Just you can see and fast, then write, then pause, then write the words pronunciation and also the balance technical terms, scientific names, that and all we should be learn through very good media, that is YouTube. Because 10 times it will be going to show you. You can open one say, automatically you can able to understand. So well children, today I complete this RH Vitacus classification, Kingdom Plantae and Kingdom Animalia. Okay, thank you.